Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is x to the power of 1515 plus x to the power of 1010. This is equal to 150. So what is the value of x given that x belongs to real numbers? Now let's provide a solution from here. So we can express x to the power of 1515. This is the same thing as x to the power of 3 multiplied by 505, then plus x to the power of 1010. This can be expressed as x to the power of 2 times 505. This is equal to 150. Now, this is in the form of a to the power of n times m, which we can express as a to the power of n raised to the power of m, and which we can also express as a to the power of m raised to the power of n. Applying this exponent property, this is x to the power of 3 raised to the power of 505, then plus x to the power of 2 raised to the power of 505. This is equal to 150. Applying this property, then this means we have x to the power of 505 raised to the power of 3, then plus x to the power of 505 raised to the power of 2. This is equal to 150. We have x to the power of 505 here and x to the power of 505. So we can let x to the power of 505 be equal to u. Now let us express this equation in terms of u, so that we have u to the power of 3 plus u to the power of 2. This is equal to 150. So let's take 150 on the left hand side, so that we have u to the power of 3 plus u to the power of 2 minus 150. This is equal to 0. So we have u to the power of 3 plus u to the power of 2 minus 150, which is minus 125 minus 25. This is equal to 0. So we have u to the power of 3 plus u to the power of 2 minus 125, which is 5 to the power of 3, minus 25, which is 5 to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Now we have u to the power of 3 and 5 to the power of 3 here. So this is u to the power of 3 minus 5 to the power of 3, then plus u to the power of 2, subtract 5 to the power of 2. This is equal to 0. Now we have got two parts here. The first part is the difference of two cubes expressed as a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3. And the second part here, this is the difference of two perfect squares expressed as a squared minus b squared. From the first part here, a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3. This is the same thing as a minus b, a squared plus a times b, then plus b to the power of 2. Applying this identity, then u to the power of 3 minus 5 to the power of 3. This is equal to u minus 5 into the parentheses. This is u to the power of 2, then plus 5 times u, which is 5u, then plus 5 squared, and this is equal to 25. So we have plus 25. Let's call this as part 1 here. This is case 1 here. Then we have the second part is a squared minus b squared, which is the difference of two perfect squares that we can express as a plus b times a minus b. Applying this identity, then we have u to the power of 2 minus 5 to the power of 2. This is equal to u plus 5 multiplied by u minus 5. Let's call this as case 2. Now let's combine case 1 and case 2 here. So we have u minus 5, u squared plus 5u plus 25. then plus, here we have u plus 5 multiplied by u minus 5, and this is equal to 0. Now, if we check here, u minus 5 is common, so we can factor out u minus 5 into the parentheses. This is u to the power of 2 plus 5u plus 25, then plus u, then plus 5. This is equal to 0. So this is u subtract 5. This is u to the power of 2, then plus 5u plus u, this is 6u, then plus 25 plus 5, this is 30, and this is equal to 0. Now, from the first part here, we have u minus 5, this is equal to 0. And the second case is u to the power of 2 plus 6u plus 30, this is equal to 0. From the first part here, we have u is equal to 5. We have that u is equal to 5. The second case, this is a quadratic equation where we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6, and we have c is equal to 30. Now, let's assess the nature of the root of this quadratic equation. We have to determine the discriminant value, which is b squared minus 4ac. So let's substitute a and b and c in this formula here, so that we have 6 to the power of 2 minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is 30. 6 squared, this is equal to 36. Subtract 4 times 30, which is 120. And this is equal to minus 84. Remember, minus 84, this is less than 0. So we have 36 minus 120, and this is equal to minus 84, which is less than 0. What this implies that we have two complex roots here, two complex roots. And what this means is there is no real solution that can be obtained from this quadratic equation. So in other words, the quadratic equation is rejected. The quadratic equation is rejected. Now, but we have u is equal to 5. We have u is equal to 5. Now, if you recall, we assume that let x to the power of 505 be equal to u. So now we have x to the power of 505. This is equal to u, which is 5. So let's multiply both signs by 1 over 505. This is equal to 5 raised to the power of 1 over 505. Now let's simplify here. And this means that x is equal to 5 to the power of 1 over 505. Or we can express x as the 505th root of 5. So this is the solution to this algebra problem. So let's check if this value of x here satisfies the equation as follows. Now let's check the value of x, which is 5 to the power of 1 over 505, if this satisfies the equation. So we have x to the power of 15 plus x to the power of 10. This should give us a value of 150. Let's substitute the value of x, which is 5 to the power of 1 over 505, raised to the power of 15, then plus 5 raised to the power of 1 over 505, raised to the power of 10. This should give us a value of 150. Now let's simplify here. 515 divided by 505, this is equal to 3. So this is 5 to the power of 3, then plus 10 divided by 505, this is equal to 2. So we have 5 to the power of 2. This should give us a value of 150. 50. 5 to the power of 3, this is 125, then plus 5 squared, which is 25. This should give us a value of 150. 125 plus 25, this is 150, which is equal to 150. And this means that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And this implies that the value of x here, which is equal to 5 raised to the power of 1 over 5 of 5, satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. See you in the next video.